depression. It's a deficit, a shortage, a shortfall. And if you can't say it any other way, it's a big problem. Look at somebody and say problems, problems. Even though it's been mandated by God, orchestrated by the word and the will of God, it does not make this recession any less uncomfortable. You be honest about it. You don't care if the devil did it. You don't care if God did it. All you know is you're uncomfortable and you want out of it. Can I talk in here? Can I get somebody to say, preach, apostle? Have I said something to help you so far? Just lift your hand. If I hadn't, just ride with me, baby. Ride. So understand, saints of the Most High God, regardless of how much we dance and shout around the room, we're being affected by this recession. How many of you all are believers? You believe in God. Look at somebody and say, yeah, I'm a believer. I really believe in God. But yet, nobody knows, even though I'm a believer, I'm dressed up, I'm waving my hand, but I'm yet confused. I'm mentally fatigued. I'm frustrated. There's some of you all that are disoriented. Some of you all are unhappy. Some of you are just simply, no other word, mad. You're mad because you feel like you're getting what you don't deserve. Have you ever heard the saying, why do bad things happen to good people? Sometimes you ask yourself that every day, why does it look like all this is happening to me? Have you ever looked in the mirror and say, I wonder if somebody got something on me? Look like ain't nothing working right. Oh, but slap your neighbor, say, neighbor, it's all going according to God's plan. Good God, yes. There's something God is doing in the midst of this. Tell the truth about it. Some of you dressed up, but you're vulnerable. You're disoriented. You're reluctant. And you're saying, I wish somebody could see. I wish somebody could hear. I wish somebody could discern my everyday thoughts. Not just my tongues. Not just my dance, my song, my worship, my sermon, or my performance. But I need somebody that can see my thoughts, feel my dreams, understand my nightmares, understand my fears, my emotions. Oh, you deep in here today. But there's some of you all that can't even sleep at night because you don't know if when you wake up the next morning your car gonna be outside. You can hardly sleep because you don't know how the light bill's gonna be paid. You got children that are going back to school. Some of your kids already went back, and you were struggling with the thoughts, how am I going to pay for everything they need? And then you come to church, and sometimes folks holler at you, and they don't know the hell you went through just to put on your clothes and get here. Y'all want to talk in here. Now for everybody, I might well preach like a field. Give me about 15 more. Oh, I got 30 more. It is 1 o'clock. 30 more. It's 1 o'clock. I promise I'm done. But if the truth be told about the situation, you want somebody that can discern your thoughts, your dreams, your nightmares, your fears, your emotions, and your anxiety. There's some of you all that are feeling so much so much anxiety because you don't know what tomorrow's going to hold, because today has been hell. Have you ever said, I can't take no more? God, if tomorrow is like today, I'd rather sleep all day. I'd rather close the blinds, put up some black curtains, so I don't know day from night. Who am I talking to here? Oh, but I want you to look at somebody and say, in the recession, God yet has a plan. Oh, look at somebody else and testify these words. Say, even in the recession, God yet has a plan. In the text, I think I laid the foundation quite well. In the text, Elijah hears the voice of God. I want to tell you this. No matter what's transpiring in your life, you better not lose your relationship with God. Honey, when you're going through transition, you got to be able to hear the voice of God. Not the voice of the prayer partner, not the voice of the person sitting in church with you. Because many times the one that's talking to you what your so-called friend is going through themselves. They are confused about their tomorrow. So how in the world are they going to help you with yours? Look at somebody say, no matter what's going on in your life, don't lose your relationship with God. The Bible said that Elijah, please sit down, y'all. The Bible said that Elijah heard the voice of God. The voice of God tells him, get thee hence, hide yourself by the brook of Cherith. Can I deal with that there? In obedience, Elijah goes and does what the Holy One, the Holy Father tells him. Obedience in the time of famine, drought, and recession is very key and vital. In the famine, you've got to make sure that you are obedient. You comply. You submit. You yield to the voice of God. Look at somebody and say, you can't deviate. You can't deviate. You can't deviate. You can't deviate from what God told you in the light just because you're experiencing the dark season. That was good. Can I say it again? You can't deviate from what God told you in the light just because you're experiencing the dark season. What you saying, Dunlap? You can't forget what he told you when you were in the prayer line. You can't forget the promise he spoke over your life. You can't forget the anointing that he's placed on your life just because you're going through. Slap somebody and say, neighbor, you can't doubt in the dark what he told you in the light. I don't know about you, Prophetess Hampton, but I got a word from God. And I've got to be obedient to it if I want to reap the benefits of what he said. If you want to see what he said, you got to do what he commanded. If you want to see what he said, you got to do what he commanded. Slap three people and say, you got to obey, you got to obey, you got to obey. Sit down here, I'm not there yet. I told you I'll pick this back up. It's a 3-week series. You can't deviate. In the time of famine, God gives Elijah, like he gives us, instructions and directions. It's something that I like to call GPS. GPS is something that's installed on most new vehicles, if you will. Like most vehicles that are up to date, the GPS gives you directions to get to the determined destination. Many times it will tell you to turn here, turn there. It'll tell you, if nothing else, turn right and go straight. Like many of us, the Lord has given us a GPS. Our GPS is God's plan of salvation. Look at somebody and say, you got a GPS. God's plan of salvation. I'm going to work that Tuesday night, Wednesday, I promise I am. God's plan of salvation. This plan of salvation leads you to safety in the times of famine. David said it like this: in the times of trouble, he'll come and see in the time of trouble, look at somebody say, he'll hide me. God leads you in a place of provision before you get to the promise. Provision was given to Elijah. He said, get thee hence and hide yourself by the brook Cherith that is before Jordan. Jordan is indicative of your past. God said, I want you to go back right into the brook Cherith, and I want you to pitch a tent right here by Jordan. So every time you think about backsliding, you just remember how far I brought you over. Every time the devil tells you I can't, I'm coming here, I want you to look back and remember what I did for you. You had more enemies and adversaries than you could count. Oh, but he brought you. He says, so every time the devil tells you that you can't, look at somebody and say, look at Jordan, and tell the devil, yes, I can. I like to say it like this: God will give you a yes in a no situation. I want you to touch about 3, 4 and say, God will give you a yes in a no situation. I want to know here, is there anybody that's facing a no situation? Every time